All right, even with all the crazy crypto gambling schemes, the endless struggles with DMCA, and the hope that one day there's actually an algorithm there to help with discoverability, Twitch remains the best place for game streamers, especially ones that are looking to start a career in streaming video games. So today we're going to talk about how to get started in 2022 as a Twitch streamer. All right, so if I had to say in my heyday of streaming was very basic. You just got the stream live and just try to keep it live. That's about all it took. If your stream was, 720p, 30 FPS, that was good enough to get people watching. Then we hit a middle ground where there was like a streaming tech explosion, where there was a new site coming out every day to add some element to your stream overlays, little characters that chat could use to interact with. There was all these things just to get people looking at what's going on your screen. Now I think streaming has had a bit of an evolution and it's going through its renaissance, which has basically focused it on what the whole point of streaming is, which is creating content. Like YouTube, like other platforms, the only thing people care about is you on the camera and who you are and why should they watch you. Are you the best gamer in the world? Are you funny? Do you have a VTuber avatar? You need to think of this hook of why people are going to come back. Why are they going to dedicate their time to you? How are they going to be entertained by you? There's no camera, microphone, or anything like that that will actually make that better. You can get going. I've seen streamers go from 0 viewers to some of the biggest streamers in the world using a $60 Logitech webcam that turns green sometimes it doesn't. And even without all the crazy overlays, like they still use stock Streamlabs overlays in 2022. Doesn't matter. All that matters is you being a presence on the camera, you making people excited, and you giving them a reason to tune in. How do you do that? That is the actual secret magic of streaming. There's no answer to that. Who are you? What do you do? Are you a master chef? Are you a master gamer? Like I said before, this is something that you develop over time. It doesn't happen overnight. Everyone's got to work on themselves and figure out a way to make people exciting. And it's okay sometimes to be like, this isn't for you. Maybe you don't enjoy being that person on camera. Maybe you enjoy being that person off camera, producing things, fixing things, working together as a collective. Streaming is not just this one-stop answer that it's only one person alone and one person that can do this. It's really how you interact with it as a hobby first and how you enjoy it and how you move forward from there. Now, I've done a lot of videos on the channel talking about strategies and how to be a streamer and how to create a career out of it. And I think the thing is that a lot of this has been basically regurgitated over and over, which is, put yourself out there as many platforms as possible, make some TikToks, make some clips, and hope people find you. Basically just shotgun your content everywhere. And after reflection, I think that, while this is a strategy, it's not a great way to enjoy streaming, especially in the beginning, because it takes a lot of work, takes a lot of effort. You're going to be basically churning out content 24/7. And when you churn out content, especially when you have a job and it's also something that you're not sure you're really enjoying yet, very quickly it becomes a burden and you don't feel like doing it and the content suffers. And whereas you might have had something a little bit interesting at the beginning or in the middle and you got some eyeballs, and then you're basically chasing the dragon and you're either repeating yourself or quality is diminished, and then you see less views or less interaction, and then it gets even more frustrating. You don't want to do that. So what I want to say for this section is, don't stream too much at first. Stream because you enjoy it, stream because you want to. Everyone says put yourself on a schedule, put yourself out there. And yeah, that's true. Like at a point, you have to be a bit more serious about it. But I think as a beginner, you should really be figuring out what you like about it. Do you like to stream a couple hours? Do you like to stream 3 hours? Do you like to, talk to chat? Do you like to just, look at people and scroll on your phone? Who knows? You can only figure that out. And if you put yourself into a predetermined niche and just try and grind that out, that's not going to work. Try what different streamers are doing. Try to do what your favorite streamers are doing. See if you like that. You might even not like that. What might have seemed like a good idea actually turns out to something that might be illegal and get you arrested. Don't follow down that path. Do something that is fun for you, because as a beginner, no matter who you are, unless you're already famous, and if you are, then why would you be watching this? No matter who you are doing this as a hobby, so enjoy it. Have fun with it. This is your free time. Your free time is for enjoying. And I think a lot of times all of us are like, this needs to be a side hustle. This needs to be something crazy. It doesn't. Have fun with it. You might see that number stick at 0 for a really long time, especially after your first few friends don't tune in as much anymore. But that's part of the process, being on camera, learning to see if you like being on camera. That's something that you need to learn, and it's something that you can't just speed run through. Enjoy the process, as one would say. All right, so if you're jumping into this streaming hobby and you want to learn different techniques or skills or try different strategies, this channel has so much information for you. There's so many videos and tutorials built from years of streaming, so jump into it. Maybe you find out that, you know, maybe you want to make tutorials on this, or you want to teach people things that you've learned. Maybe you found better ways than even I presented on how to do this. It's all up to you. This video is a little bit meta, but I do want to say that, you know, there's just different aspects to streaming. There's working in the streaming industry. There's, you know, being a professional streamer, having the huge following, and there's just people who just want a small community. There's different paths to enjoyment about this. I think maybe success is the wrong term, but enjoyment is the key thing with streaming. Make sure that this is something you're having fun with, because your time is very valuable and your time should be something doing that you enjoy. Anyway, hopefully this has been helpful. If it has, you know, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to check out the other videos, all the videos on YouTube talking about streaming. But whatever you do, don't get stuck in the rabbit hole of streaming as an obligation. It's not, it's for fun. Thanks again for watching. See ya.